Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-330-6363. That's 800-330-6363. 800-330-6363.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The divisional round of the NFL playoffs are set for next weekend. The first game of the divisional weekend will be in Denver, where the Broncos are set to host the Buffalo Bills. Denver, the number 1 seed in the AFC. They'll play the afternoon contest on Saturday. Saturday night game is the NFC's number 1 seed, the Seattle Seahawks. They'll be at home as they take on the San Francisco 49ers. 2 games are set for Sunday in the afternoon. Houston Texans will be in Foxborough as they take on the New England Patriots. And the final game of the divisional weekend is in Chicago, where the Bears are set to host the Los Angeles Rams.
The Sports Update brought to you by Progressive. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chris Campbell on WRMN, the talk of the town.
Your holiday decor is down and suddenly your house looks very January. Kohl's can help you bring the spark back. No twinkle lights needed. Save on bedding that feels like a snow day. Decor that'll boost the mood. And Shark vacuums because, yes, you're still finding pine needles. Get an extra 15% off some of your faves store-wide. And beat those winter blahs at Kohl's. Select styles. Offer ends January 25th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons do not apply to Shark. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
This year, it was important for my business to start strong.
Starting weak is not recommended.
But first, I needed a lot of stuff for the office.
Sounds like a shopping spree.
I just went to Staples. They have great prices on everything, like ink, toner, printers, paper, and chairs. And now you can get up to 30% off select HP printers.
Up to 30% off HP printers? Am I on a hidden camera show?
No.
Well then, let's go Staples.
That was easy.
Shop Staples in-store, online.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Today, partly sunny with a high near 49, temperatures falling to around 45 in the afternoon, gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, scattered snow showers after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 23, temperatures rising to around 29 overnight. Currently, it is 35 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
You can swirl it, you can sip it, but the best way is to share it. Hey y'all, I'm Deanna, a team member at my local Chick-fil-A. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats is how well they go together. You get that bold flavor of the Coke mixed with the smooth deliciousness of the vanilla ice cream. You have a juicy filet and a smooth, creamy float. It's an awesome pairing.
Order a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and a new frosted soda and float at your local Chick-fil-A restaurant. Real team member paid for their testimonial.
They were best friends, inseparable, in fact, until the day Miguel died. Every day his friend visited Miguel's grave. Rain, wind, weekends, holidays, every day. Miguel's closest friend, Capitan, his German Shepherd, is a symbol of loyalty to which we can all aspire. Loyalty. Pass it on from PassItOn.com.
Hey Bear fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, a turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. WRMN 1410, where Chicago comes to play. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears and WRMN.
to the Community Hour here on WRMN. We hope that you are enjoying this morning today. A happy Tuesday to everyone out there. It is, I guess you could say, a blues day Tuesday. Not necessarily a blue day outside, like you've got the blues. Maybe you do. Tune into WRMN. We hope that we can spruce up your morning like we did here on the lovely morning show with Elliot and Susie C. that you can tune into every Monday through Friday. That is from 6 until 9 o'clock. Start your morning right, of course, with a cup of coffee, maybe some breakfast. Today is the first day in a while I actually got up a little extra early to have a actual breakfast for myself rather than just stopping at McDonald's or Dunkin' and getting a sandwich or, just picking up a Pop-Tart. I actually made myself some eggs today and some hash browns just to kind of get myself going. Had my coffee, of course. I've got it here already. And some orange juice. I haven't had orange juice in a while, and I feel very refreshed. So that's very good. Still a little tired because I'm still trying to get the coffee kicking in. But with that being said, let's hope that we can continue on today, of course, with some cool content here on WRMN. It is Tuesday today. We've got some fun things to talk about. I am going to go over a little bit here on the 41st annual Rev. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday celebration. Now, later today during Out to Lunch, actually literally in a couple hours, about 2 hours from now, we're going to have an interview, and it's going to be with June Wooten, who is a social worker for the Elgin Police Department, and as well as part of Human Relations Commission, and she's also the liaison for the Martin Luther King Jr. group. So the I wrote this in my notes here, excuse me, in the MLK group. And then we also have Tina. She was originally from Western Nebraska. She is the chair of the committee. And then we also have Deborah Willis, who's going to be joining us. 30-year career with working with at-risk youth. She's also with the Elgin Police Department Civilian Relief as well. And she's responsible for the Sunday afternoon upcoming event, which is the Sunday celebration, January 18th. I know that June will be talking with us about the prayer breakfast, and then Deborah with the Sunday celebration. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up during the 11 o'clock hour on Out to Lunch. We'll dive into more detail on what you can expect. Going to be some great conversations there, too. And, of course, if you have any questions, you'll be able to call in as well. But that'll be coming up during the 11 o'clock hour. Last night was the Hampshire event. This was the Hampshire business event. It was a nice little private meet and greet that we went to, had a great time. And I wanted to share this picture with you here on the screen. There's Dino himself, all dressed nice and fancy, of course. We've got Sue, lovely Sue with her beautiful smile, and myself there supporting the Hampshire Whippers with the purple, of course. I did not intentionally mean to do that. I just decided to wear purple. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's the event today. And here I am wearing purple, so it worked out great. But that was a fun event. I enjoyed it. Shook a couple hands, had some nice food. Oh, my goodness, they had some really good brisket sandwiches there. If you've never been to Copper Barrel on State, oh, my goodness, do they have the good brisket, especially when you smother it in barbecue sauce. They also had cute little desserts, too. They had a nice cherry cheesecake, a little mini cheesecake, and a banana pudding. It was delicious. I had just one drink. I just had a rum and Coke. It was very nice. Had some great conversations. And they also have a 2025 year in review. So they have that. They also passed out. You could pick up a guide for the new year, 2026. So I picked up one of those. And the 2025 oh boy, here we go. Slow down, Matt. Statistical snapshot for Hampshire Area Chamber of Commerce. 147 total members have joined, 37 new members, there's a total of that, 37 new this year in 2025 for Hampshire, 10 ribbon cuttings, including a 33% increased revenue and 95% retention rate. How cool is that? So wanted to share that little screenshot there for you. And there's also a list of the membership meetings and events. There's the multi-chamber events. They had 6 of those. They had 13 member education webinars. They had 7 young professional events, 5 lunch and learns, 10 business forward breakfast meetings, and 13 community related events. How cool is that? So a big congratulations to the Hampshire Area Chamber and the Village of Hampshire. It's such a quaint little town to go to. There's nice little things that you can do there too. And so definitely check them out. The Neon Cow had their beautiful sign up, of course, and it was in neon, a nice neon sign for the Neon Cow. And I was kind of craving. I was like, maybe I should get some ice cream. And then I was there and then they closed. So I was like, but that's okay. We had desserts already. So it was a good time. Great conversations, quite a bit of some laughs as well too. So that was good. Taking a look here, let's look at our weather and temperatures for the day today. Now, it is overcast skies outside today, but it is going to be almost up to 50 degrees. Hey, at least that's what the weather.com weather channel is saying here. Now, let's take a look at the temperatures currently right now and see what we have. So currently right now it is 38, although it says it feels like 24. We do see a high of 50 degrees coming up for the afternoon today. It does say sunshine and clouds mix, so possibly it'll start to kind of clear up maybe a little bit, but then it does go back to cloudier skies later tonight. It drops down to a low of 26 degrees, which is kind of what it feels like right now, roughly so. For Wednesday tomorrow, it's the middle of the week. We see here a high of 31. Cloudy early with some partial sunshine expected late. Higher wind gusts possible over 30 miles per hour, but roughly it's going to stay roughly 15 to 25 miles per hour. That's coming up for Wednesday. For Wednesday night, it drops down to chilly temperatures, folks. You're going to feel that winter breeze with a low of 12 degrees. That's partly cloudy skies for Wednesday night. Thursday rolls around. It's the 15th. We are at that halfway mark. Not the halfway mark of the week, but halfway mark in January, roughly so. We see a high of 25, a mixture of clouds and sun early, and then it does become a little cloudier later in the day. We see a low of 22 degrees coming up. That's for Thursday night. A variable amount of clouds with some snow showers are expected at about a 60% chance. Now, yesterday, it did say snow accumulations of less than an inch. Now it is predicted to be 1 to 3 inches of snow expected. So we could be getting definitely some of that snow closer towards the tail end of this week, getting into the weekend. Friday rolls around. Occasional snow showers are continuing on, but the high is supposed to be 35, which means that snow could potentially start to melt a little bit. However, it is going to drop. So I guess I digress a little bit because it sounds like that snow might be sticking around for a little bit. So that's going to be coming up for Friday. Into the weekend for Saturday, it's bitterly cold, cloudy with a few flurries or snow showers possible. That's about a 25% chance. So again, it's not quite a flip of the quarter, but it is a 0.25% chance there. And that's a high of only 15 degrees. So it's going to be chilly, dropping down to 5 degrees as our low. And that is going to be coming up for Saturday night. Sunday rolls around. We see a high of 11, only a high of 11, considerable amount of cloudiness with a low of 3. Monday next week, still continuing on to be that high of 11 and a low of 2 degrees, partly to mostly cloudy. And then for next Tuesday, a week from today, it's the 20th of January already. We're getting closer to Valentine's Day, folks. Sunshine and clouds are mixed with a high of 15 degrees and a low of 10 degrees, partly cloudy. That's going to be in that forecast. That will be for the rest of this weekend into next week, too. Temperatures continue to stay a little low pretty much through the rest of January, so do expect that, possibly with some snow showers scattered around the rest of January as well, just even little flurries here. So that and more can be found on the Weather Channel's website. That is weather.com. Of course, you can also look at other sources, too, that are available to you out there. Thank you for listening to WRMN. This is the Community Hour. It is approaching 16 past the hour. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll go through a little bit here on Travel Midwest. We'll see if there's maybe anything else that's coming up here, too. Maybe some Kane County stories, and maybe even take a little look at the Hampshire Chamber of Commerce and also the Elgin area Chamber of Commerce as well, too. So stay tuned for that and more here on WRMN's Community Hour. Here on WRMN AM 1410, we like to keep you informed and in tune to what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. We recognize the importance of local radio to be a part of the conversation and to be a part of the community for the community.
You know, we talked about the importance of community theater. but supporting community radio is a big deal too. And, you know, for WRMN, this is a really cool thing that you guys do every day, and a really important thing. You have to have a local media outlet to talk about what's going on in your town. So you guys do a nice job.
Tune in to AM 1410, WRMN. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Keep in tune and informed on what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, right here on WRMN.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
I know we're at an at-will state, but for making a comment, like, hey, your hair looks good. And then I got a call from HR saying, hey, you know what? You're under investigation. Do I have any recourse?
Were you fired?
No, not yet.
The problem, Eddie, is they can fire you for any reason they want. They literally can wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm a little bored this morning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire Eddie for no reason. Yep, he can do that. Yeah, that's California. Yep, welcome.
Handle on the Law. If you're injured and need a lawyer, go to handleonthelaw.com.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour on WRMN. We hope you're enjoying this morning. It is 20 past the hour here. It is the 9 o'clock hour. Now, what do we have, of course, coming up for the rest of the day today? Well, I'll send you a little bit of a reminder. We've got, of course, the WRMN 10 o'clock news segment coming up at, of course, in the name, the 10 o'clock segment at 10 o'clock. Then we also do have Out to Lunch. I'll be on here. I've got some special guests talking about the Reverend Dr. MLK Jr. holiday celebration events coming up in Elgin and around the area. All actually in Elgin, so these are Elgin events. That's coming up here. City of Elgin Human Relations Commission MLK Celebration Committee is presenting this. So I want to give them a big shout out there. And of course, the City of Elgin. So we're going to be talking with some great people on that coming up today at the 11 o'clock hour. So stay tuned for that on Out to Lunch. We also do have What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. That will be at 1 o'clock until 2. I'll backtrack a little bit. We also do have our Tradio segment today at 12:30. Please call in if you've got something you're looking to get rid of. You don't want it anymore. You're like, come on, I don't want this. It's been sitting in my attic for years. I don't need it anymore. Someone out there might want it. It's trash to me, but it might be someone else's treasure. Or you might be saying the opposite. You might think that's trash. Well, I'm looking for that because that's treasure to me. Someone out there might be looking for something. announce it on Tradio. That's Monday through Thursday at 12:30. The call-in number will be open then at 847-931-1410. And, of course, also our text number at 505-926-1410. You can text us anytime, of course. And you can call in, too. Of course, feel free to call in. So that's what's going on. We also do have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends from 2 until 4. I do believe, if I remember her saying correctly yesterday when we were off the air, that Becky will be in. I do believe Becky will be in today with her. She'll be coming into the station. I am still a part of the show, too, on the and Friends part, so I will be chiming in. We'll talk about News Nation, play some fun games, and yesterday I did not do very well with the Factor Crap game. Not very well at all. I don't know. Might have just been a Monday. Maybe I'll do better today if I do play it. But I'm thinking it'll be Becky playing it, or Nancy, whoever. And I know that Tammy is looking to get Mary Corbett back on again, too. She is a lovely lady. Always fun to have her on as well, too. She was on with us a couple of years ago, and then she moved and got a new job. And so she was on last week for one day, and she's hoping to be back again maybe sometime this week or the following week. So stay tuned for that, too. From 4 to 6, it is Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer, of course. That'll be coming up as well. That'll be tonight from 4 until 6. From 6 until 7 o'clock, we have a replay of that WRMN 10 o'clock news. Still fresh news, still applicable. So, of course, you'll be able to listen to that. From 7 until 8 o'clock, it's a political talk show with Dennis Sonar Green. Then we have from 8 until 9, we have The Voice of Reason with Andy Hooser. If you haven't listened to his show yet, definitely do so. Started yesterday and continuing on today from 8 until 9 o'clock. So that's our show lineup. Of course, you can find more information posted on our on our website, WRMN1410.com. Let's take a look at the traffic here, of course. Nothing's really coming up a whole lot here. There is an incident out closer into Prospect Heights. It does look like there's a couple lanes closed, and I'm sorry, it's not Prospect Heights. It's a little further out. It's in Niles. It's what's coming up on my screen here, at least for the emergencies, the partial incidents there. That's all I'm seeing as of right now, at least closer to the Fox River Valley area. I mean, it's not really. It's a little bit further out, closer to the city, but maybe you are traveling there. Northbound Illinois 43 and Toohey Avenue. Looks like there are some various lanes closed, and the estimated end time is unknown. Other than that, pretty much just some construction that we've been seeing here on I-90. We've been seeing a lot of that there, of course. We've been, of course, seeing that construction out near the Elgin DMV. There's a little bit of construction in Barrington, Hoffman Estates on 90 as well. 355 has quite a bit here and there. So if you are planning on traveling, just make sure you're aware of that too. If you do go to Aurora, which is, of course, the Fox River Valley area, as it does run along that too, there is some construction on 56 Butterfield Road, on Butterfield Road, eastbound Butterfield Road. And that is going on until 2026 for April. So there's still some of that that's going on. But keep yourself up to date on that. If you want to check it out, Travel Midwest, you can also, like I've been saying here too, customize it. So if you want to toggle on and off the construction, any special events or incidents, make sure, of course, I would say it's good to toggle on the incidents and the construction so that you know exactly where to go and things like that too, especially if you are traveling. I'm traveling to the city this weekend. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to have to kind of take a little look-see here and see what routes are the best ones for me to take. So that's coming up. Let's see what else we have here going on. Kane County is celebrating 50 years of emergency management. This was posted today. Kane County is marking a major milestone, 50 years of coordinated emergency management. I know that they also did make a Facebook post, and it even shows an old picture, too, of the ESDA officers, which at the time were the new officers of Kane County Emergency Services. That's pretty cool. It looks like it's maybe, that's from the 70s. So there you go. That's that 50 years there. How cool is that to see that picture and look at the cool glasses and hairstyles everyone had too. Pretty nice. So cool to see that, of course. Rich history there too. And again, Kane County Emergency Management is celebrating today their 50th anniversary. And there is going to be a board meeting today at 9:45. That's at Batavia Avenue in Geneva in Building A. And it does say, also share this picture too. The Kane County Emergency Services and Disaster Agency was formally created on January 13th on this day back in 1976. And their name was later changed to Emergency Management and later to Office of Emergency Management. Now, this picture here, if you're watching on YouTube, is posted by the Kane County Emergency Management, was from the 70s of the ESDA officers, including the first ESDA director, C.C. McCune, who was the director until he passed away in 1979. He says, Kane County Emergency Management post says, quote, "We'd love to get in contact with any of these people. So if you are in this picture or you're related to them, they would love to hear some stories about what things were like 50 years ago." How cool is that? Drop something in the comments, they say. So be sure to check this out. You can find it on the Kane County Emergency Management page. There's a couple different shares that people have made already, so I'm thinking maybe they'll find maybe some stories. And hey, maybe you're listening right now and you have a story about any of these lovely folks. So again, congratulations celebrating that 50 years there. That is quite the milestone. Very nice. Some other little things here. Kane County Chronicle recently posted some good things. I have to subscribe to the Shaw Local News, but I'll give you a little insight on them. If you are wanting to go green on your diet, well, it doesn't have to be a big hassle or a headache. You can find out where to enjoy delicious plates powered by plants. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of restaurants, especially local restaurants, are including those vegetarian and vegan options for folks out there who want to do that. A big one, of course, is Veter Coffee. Most of their options are vegetarian and vegan friendly, especially they have a lot of gluten-free items, dairy-free items that you can get, some delicious pastries. And you don't have to necessarily feel too guilty either. Now, of course, a lot of those pastries do have a little dash of sugar in there made with it, but if you are lactose intolerant or you don't have any, don't like eating any animal products, they don't include them in them. So none of the pastries are made with eggs. It's all gluten-free and also vegan-friendly too, and vegetarian-friendly. So that's a good place to go to also pick up your nice cup of coffee as well. That's at Veter Coffee. Lots of other places just around Elgin do offer some of those great going green diet options for you. So again, don't hesitate to check those out. You can also check out some other things here too. I know that the Kane County Chronicle also posted that Cantigny in Wheaton will host murder mystery dinners, a dueling piano performance, and Valentine's Day dinners this winter. How cool is that? And that is a gorgeous home, by the way, too. Oh my goodness. I could live in a home like that. Oh my, that would be something. Oh my God. I don't know. It'd be a lot of cleaning. It would be a lot of maintenance to work on. So I don't know. Maybe a nice little Victorian cottage. Sounds nice. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll be back with more here on the Community Hour. We'll talk about more achievements and things like that as well, too. We'll talk a little bit about School District U46 congratulating a special person, a superintendent. So we'll talk a little bit about that and more postings here on the World Wide Web, in your local community, and here on WRMN. Stay tuned.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A. A new report ranks Illinois among the worst states to retire in 2026, placing it 9th from the bottom. The Care Scout study compared affordability, quality of life, and health care. Wyoming ranked best overall, while New Jersey finished last. Illinois is suing the Trump administration over immigration enforcement tactics, calling them unlawful and dangerous. Attorney General Kwame Raoul says federal actions resemble a war zone and have no place near schools, courts, or neighborhoods. Federal child care and welfare funding for Illinois and 4 other states has been unfrozen after a federal judge issued a temporary restraining order. The ruling blocks the Trump administration's move to freeze $10 billion in funding following alleged fraud involving child care providers in Minnesota. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
With Progressive Snapshot, you could save on auto insurance rates by driving safely, which is nice because you can just keep doing you. So keep on using that broken phone charger because it occasionally works. Keep quoting something you heard on a podcast as your own. Keep ignoring your sister's texts while you drive and after. And when baggage claim says, have a great trip, keep on saying, you too. And keep driving safely. And you could save with Snapshot from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline. So I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. Ask for Jennifer Facala. Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast.
Brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Today, partly sunny with a high near 49. Gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, scattered snow showers after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 23. Tomorrow, scattered snow showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 25. Currently, it is 39 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
And welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour on WRMN, your trusted local radio station for news, talk, and entertainment. Pinpointing what's happening here locally in the Fox River Valley area. Lots of things are going on, folks, and we want to keep you in tune with all that is going on. We hope that, of course, you are enjoying this lovely morning today. And again, and I know it is a little bit more on the overcast side of things, but don't let that stop you, of course, from having a good day today. Let's see what else is going on locally in the area for you folks. We've got the different Chamber of Commerces. We did talk a little bit here earlier about the Hampshire business event that I went to last night. So, of course, we'll hop on into the Hampshire Area Chamber of Commerce. This is a great website to go to check out, especially the directory. Maybe you're new to Hampshire or you've never been to downtown Hampshire before and you're looking for some local businesses to check out, to support, to try out. Well, of course, they've got everything. If you're looking for arts, culture, and entertainment, they've got it. They've got construction equipment and contractors, finance and insurance, government, education, and individuals. Home and garden. Hey, let's touch base with the home and garden. I know it's not quite time for that yet, but once the spring arrives here, you know, it's kind of that planning time eventually once you get into February too. So there's some good places out there. Elgin has their Serve Pro of Elgin and DeKalb on Gray Street, or you can check out the Incredible Builders in Huntley. A couple other things too, if maybe you are looking for some religious organizations around the Huntley or the Hampshire area, there's the St. Charles Borromeo Catholic Church on Jefferson Avenue. There's the Trinity Lutheran Church in Hampshire and also the Faithway Baptist Church in Hampshire. Let's say maybe you want to look for things that are pets and veterinary. That is for your animals, your loved ones, your fur babies, right? There's quite a few that are located in Hampshire and around the area. Pet Edge Inc. in Hampshire on Ryan Drive, or Project Hope Animal Rescue as well in Gilbert's. Hampshire Animal Hospital and the Guardian Angel Basket Rescue, which Sue is a high rank, is active in that too. So they've got a lot of different things when it comes to the different categories. Maybe you're looking for sports and recreation, fitnesses, things like that. Snap Fitness in Hampshire. There's Delta Yoga. There's AJ Guns Incorporated, right? So there's a lot of good places that you can go to. You can also check out, of course, what's new, featured business blogs, any job postings, and more. Events coming up, chamber events, community events, and even the weather. So their calendar is available on there too that you can check out. If you want to join the chamber, you can do that. Check out their calendar event, their member directory, again, which I just talked about, or also go to their Facebook page. You can find them on facebook.com/Hampshire Area Chamber. See what they've got posted on there. The same also applies for the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. Make 2026 your strongest year yet. New years, new goals. From celebratory ribbon cuttings to high-impact networking, they provide the platform that you need to connect, engage, and thrive in the Elgin area. And we do work with them in the fact that we, of course, not only have Chamber Chat with Carol Gieske on the fourth Tuesday of every month at 9 o'clock, but we also recognize businesses that are part of the chambers, right? So that's important to do. So if you want to, of course, they've been trusted by over 550 of the best businesses and organizations in the Elgin, Illinois area. So check out their programs and events. They've also got their events calendar, their top networking events, and more. If you're looking for women's leadership circle, they have that available. They have a whole section on that. There is a women's leadership circle, and you can connect with them, check out more information, and check out their learning opportunities, community things, networking, exclusive events, and more. So you can also follow them all as well on Facebook and other social media sites. Let's move a little forward here to see what has been happening in recognition. School District U46 12 hours ago posted on their Facebook page, congratulations to the School District U46 Superintendent, Dr. Suzanne Johnson, who was named one of the, quote, superintendents to watch by the National School Public Relations Association. Each year, the NSPRA recognizes those superintendents with fewer than 5 years of experience who demonstrate dynamic, fast-paced leadership with strong communication at its core. The selection process was highly competitive with a deep field of outstanding nominees, of which only 30 superintendents nationwide were selected. So congratulations to Dr. Johnson on that. We'll have to get you on the air for an interview. If you want to check out more information, there is a link directly through the U46 website. So you can view that. I'll post it on their website there. Let's see some other things that are going on here, too. I know that we want to also touch base with some of the local libraries in the area. Gail Borden Public Library always has something fun going on. Even a couple days ago, they had their tote bag class, which included, of course, making tote bags in honor of Bad Bunny. Yes, the Bad Bunny. If you're familiar with him. I've never listened to his music, though, but people are saying it's a great program, so very nice. You can also check out some other things that are coming up here, too. If you go to their website, gailborden.info, I know that they're going to be having on Tuesdays, virtual on Zoom, their Kitchen Table Craft Club. That's coming up. It's next here on the 27th. That is from 3:30 to 4:15. That's great for young kids. Crafting at your kitchen table with supplies you have around the house is easy and fun. So all you have to do is gather up those basic craft materials that they have listed on their on this post, and you can join Miss Carrie to relax after school with some artsy fun. This is a great opportunity for kids to do something a little extracurricular, especially maybe after school. You want to get your kids involved. Maybe you have kids that are a little bit shy, right? I mean, I know I've been there before too. Oh, should I join sports? I don't know. You know, it can be a little bit, it's a hard time sometimes for kids. You know, trying to make friends and maybe getting active into other things outside of school. So this is a great way to do it because it is also virtual too. So you're in the comfort of your home. You've got your parents or your guardians with you, and it's a relaxing session. So they're going to be having their Zen Tangle fun. So instead of rectangle, it's Zen Tangle to give you some Zen, the relaxing nature of drawing those doodles and tangles. So sounds like a fun event to go to. You can register at galeborden.info. And again, don't forget, you can also check out their website under all of their events that are coming up. Again, the 4-part series is also coming up as well, too. Of course, for the MLK Junior event. So that's going on. The panel discussion is still going on. That is starting on the 14th tomorrow, and it continues on until February 4th. I know that we had Dr. Montgomery on last week on Friday to talk with us a little bit more on that too. And you can find more information posted. That's on galeborden.info. So if you just look up MLK Junior on the keyword search, it should come up. Or let me see if I just look up Martin Luther, if anything comes up here. Oh, I know why, because I have the dates wrong. You gotta, so when you type it in, I'll give this as an example here if you're watching or listening. If you type in on the events page a certain keyword and nothing comes up, make sure that the date range is correct. So that's why nothing came up, because I had the date range is just today. So I know it's going on until February 4th. There it is. It comes up there. So a couple different things. It's actually all of the 4-part series. With each individual event coming up. So there's January 14th tomorrow, the 21st, the 28th, and also February 4th. So again, if you are looking in keyword searches on those different websites for local libraries, make sure you have the date range correct, because I'm sure many of you out there maybe have had some frustration maybe using a website where you have to use a keyword search and nothing comes up. If there is a date range there, make sure you're paying attention to that too, because that's something I didn't pay attention to just now. So just giving you that little information there. But that's posted. You can find that. That's at galeborden.info. That's galeborden.info for more info. You can also check out the Fox River Valley Public Library District. You can get your wiggles out. You can drop by the Dundee Library. It's coming up on January 15th. This is great for young kids ages 2 to 6. And this is at 11:30 a.m. for a stretch, dance, and rock to the rhythm event, and no registration is required. Fox River Valley Public Library District also says a big thank you to the Aurora Public Library for featuring them as one of the libraries along the Fox River. Hey, now this is a really good map that you can take a look at too, as we support the Fox River Valley area, as we are the voice of the Valley here on WRMN. This is Aurora on the Fox, and included there too all the other different great libraries that are along the Fox River Valley. I'm going to save this picture for myself as well. That's fantastic. You can also check it out. Oswego Public Library, Robert W. Rowe Public Library. Lots of libraries I haven't even talked about yet. So I'm gonna have to hop on that bandwagon, folks. This is fantastic. This is a great map to look at. I'm gonna actually reshare this post. That's great. I love that, especially since I love talking about those local libraries. Taking a look at the time, it is 45 past the hour. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on the Community Hour, WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
Welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour on WRMN. We still have about 10 minutes left here before we kick it off to the WRMN 10 o'clock news segment. We hope that you are enjoying this lovely morning here, and we'll continue on talking more about what's happening at some of these local libraries and some more events that are coming up here on this Community Hour. We've been talking about this here, of course, too. The MLK Jr. 4-part discussion series does start tomorrow. It starts at the Meadows Library, the community room, It's at the main library, Gail Borden Library, in the Meadows community room. So they're going to be out talking a little bit about civil rights, nonviolence, and poverty. So again, there's that 4-part series. And do we really know MLK Jr.? Who he was and what he believed. A panel of local pastors, educators, and activists debate King's belief on theology, civil rights, nonviolence, and poverty. So it's a good discussion to have, good to listen to those different viewpoints. You'll have different viewpoints on the situations as well, too. So it's good to get both of those viewpoints for you to make up your mind on what you believe in and why too. So that's a good way to be a part of the community and get educated too. It's a good way. So if you want to check it out, this is coming up here. That's tomorrow. Again, today we are going to be having some guests on to talk about the prayer breakfast and the Sunday celebration coming up this weekend. Let's see some other things that are going on here, too. The Fox River Valley Public Library District says that the 15th is the last week for Winter Wonderland, their winter reading challenge. Now, of course, if you think you can maybe read a book in a day, be our guest. Absolutely. I congratulate you for that. I don't think I've ever read a book in a day, unless it was maybe like a real short book. And probably. Actually, you know what? I did read a book in a day. It was the Spiderwick Chronicles. They were very, very short books. It was like maybe 60 pages. I did read that in a day. It was the first book. But anyway, that does end January 15th. The prize is drawing on January 19th. Let's see here. The Geneva Public Library is another good one that you can take a look at on their website or their Facebook page. It does say here that you can join them coming up next Monday, January 19th from 3 to 4 p.m. for alcohol ink art. Okay, now that sounds interesting. Learn how to use alcohol inks to make fluid abstract designs on paper. Don't forget to add some shimmer too. This program is intended for teens grades 6th through 12th grade. That's pretty cool. And you know what? You can get some artistic flair with that too. It's abstract, right? You can even put your own intentions into that too. You know, interpretations. What does this color mean in this certain shade? And why does it spread out to be a little lighter on this end? All that stuff. That's a whole nother conversation though. Just all of my college art courses flaring up now on, intentions and here and there and interpretations of art and what is art and all of that. So, but yes, so that's coming up there. It's going to be good. You can also join them Monday, January 19th. There is an MLK Day of Service. That's coming up from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. It's a very meaningful service to the community. Individual and families of all ages are also welcome too. Coming up this Saturday, January 17th, there is a calm and cozy movie time. They're going to be playing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, a very popular film indeed. So you can check that out. That's coming up. That is coming up this Saturday at the Geneva Public Library. You can, of course, also explore the legacy of MLK Jr., celebrate the rich history and culture of Black Americans through books, music, and more. They do have a whole section at any library you go to. Pretty much you can find Black history sections too. So if you might be interested in that, feel free to do so. I know that Black History Month coming up very soon as well too. So you can also find books and history on that as well, and different events that'll be coming up in the near future. Let's see. Algonquin Area Public Library District has some fun things coming up here. The awards are coming up fast. The Algonquin Area Public Library District is nominated in the club and organization nonprofit category. You can cast your vote, even if you don't vote for them, and take a moment to explore the many great nominees across categories like retail business, professional service, personal and home service, home-based office, and more. So it's the 2026 Algonquin Lake in the Hills Chamber Awards, and you can vote for the nominees. So if you want to check that out too, you can find that on their Facebook page. Some other things too, the L. Johnson Memorial Public Library District is in Hampshire. They've got some fun things here. There's only a few spots left for this month's Adult Services Craft Cork Snowflake Photo Holder. That's pretty cool. Beautifully designed, of course, something fun that you can make and gift to someone too. It's open to adults 18 and above. All supplies and instructions will be provided. Register to create 2 Cork Snowflake photo holders. So you can register on their website, and you'll have to look and see if there are still some spots left. It does look like there are. Otherwise, it wouldn't say that there is. So it does look like there are some spots still remaining. Check it out on their website. That's ellajohnson.librarycalendar.com. Batavia Public Library always has some fun things to enjoy. Did you know that you can make custom apparel right here in the library? And posted on their Facebook page, they had a patron use their heat press and sublimation printer to create a one-of-a-kind Chicago Bears sweatshirt. Hey, go Bears. Go Bears, folks. I love it. From sports gears to gifts and personal designs, and their equipment makes it easy to turn your ideas into something wearable. That sounds like a really fun activity. And hey, it's available. You can reserve the heat press. Come create your own custom project. You know how cool that would be? Hey, I went to the library and made this shirt for you. What? You can make shirts at the library? Yeah. How cool is that? That's at the Batavia Public Library in Illinois. That's on Batavia Avenue. That's really cool. I've never heard of that before. Libraries being able to do that, especially Batavia Public Library. That's fantastic. You can make so many cool shirts with that. So definitely reserve your spot. That's really cool. Aurora Public Library always has some fun things going on, of course, too. They have their seed swap returning in January, Saturday, January 31st. Now, what is it? It's like a potluck, but it's with seeds. Okay, so you get, it's great for both avid and aspiring gardeners. So you bring a seed, you take a seed kind of thing. Bring seeds to share if you have them. Go home with new seeds to try out. Master gardeners from the University of Illinois Extension will be there to answer questions and provide expert help. That sounds like a fun event, especially if you are trying to get into gardening. Maybe this is a New Year's resolution of yours. Hey, I want to try out some gardening this year. Here's the option for you folks. That's coming up. That's at the Aurora Public Library. I think they even have it as their timeline photo. Although no, that was a Christmas event. Some other things here, of course, let the kids burn off some energy. South Elgin Parks and Recreation always has something fun for them. You can register now. Tuesdays, February 10th through till March 10th is their Tot and Youth Multi-Sport event. So it's $55 for residents and $65 for non-residents. That's posted by the Village of South Elgin. And then finally, we only have so much time left, but I had a couple other things I wanted to talk about here. But I know that Earth Day is coming up in April. So if you want to plan a little bit ahead early, you can join the Village of South Elgin in celebrating Earth Day. There's still plenty of time to sign up. It's coming up in a couple months. That'll be on April 18th from 9 to 11. And that's a cleanup event at Seba Park. So it's a good opportunity to serve one another and the community and communicate with one another. So that's coming up in April, just giving you a little bit of a head start for that on Earth Day. Definitely get with the planet, right? Is that an old saying from the 2000s, I think? Get with the planet? I don't know. Anyway, with that being said, this does wrap it up here for the Community Hour on WRMN. Up next, we have the local WRMN 10 o'clock news segment. So stay tuned for that. We also do have Out to Lunch up next after that from 11 o'clock until 1. I'll be discussing with some lovely folks about the Sunday celebration and prayer breakfast that's coming up. We'll go into more detail on that. And then we'll also do some conversation stories and recognizing those local businesses. We also do have our Tradio segment at 12:30. So you can also stay tuned for that too and call in to list your items that you're looking for or you're looking to sell. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back with more in just a bit.